the drivers that live by the grace of God and 600 horsepower side by side, and they are wrecking on the football field at Bowman Gray Stadium. A barn burner! A barn burner!
It's mania here, brother.
The 75th season of racing at the Madhouse has come to a close, and we've seen about everything. We've seen incredible racing, we've seen drama, as you typically see at the Madhouse, and we've seen history books completely rewritten. But I'll tell you the one thing you always see, no matter what season it is, you see passion and you see things that matter. Because Bowman Gray Stadium, that's why they have 17,000 people here. It's because it matters. Let's take a look back at 2024. It was a wild one.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the 1095th edition of still the most exciting of them all. Winston-Salem, North Carolina is the home of NASCAR's greatest Coliseum. And tonight, a packed house of 17,000 fans will pay witness to the Haze Jewelers 200, the season opener for the Madhouse. Since 1949, we've held races here at Bowman Gray Stadium under the great brand of NASCAR. And tonight, these are the drivers that live by the grace of God and 600 horsepower. The modifieds are green, and the Haze Jewelers 200 is underway. The white flag is out. The fans are on their feet around the famed quarter mile. Two legends dance down the backstretch. One of them will come out of the north turn a winner. Jumping up and down are the fans. Burt Myers, his 11th Haze Jewelers 200.
Between me and Jamie, if this thing will keep running like this, we're going to get to 100 before somebody else does, buddy.
How sideways are you willing to get to try and get to the bumper of Tommy Neal? If you are Chase Robertson, can you close that gap to maybe make a move, to maybe set a bumper up, to maybe make something happen as they come back to the stripe? The white flag out, 1 lap to go at Bowman Gray.
Fans circulating the famed quarter mile are jumping up and down on their feet. Here it comes. Will you have a Hail Mary? Tiger Tommy Neal, the bumper. Here comes Chase Robertson. The fans are on their feet for a photo finish. Chase Robertson nips him at the line.
Close is an understatement.
This is something I've never seen before. During a race, the fans have gotten out their phones and they have lit up Bowman Gray Stadium for Zach Staley. Zach Staley has brought this crowd to their feet. I've never seen this before. During a race, a driver pumping up the crowd, and everybody brings out their cell phones. This is chill bump time here at Bowman Gray Stadium. Yellow flag is back out. Let's just soak this all up, folks. This is the Madhouse. The white flag is out. Daylight to the bottom. Gilbert gets into the back of him. Into the grass a little bit. Staley saves it. Now Staley down the back straightaway. A lap car sparking in front of him. One more attempt for the K-Train, but it's the Outlaw. Zach Staley, second career win at Bowman Gray Stadium, and the fans are going insane at the Madhouse. Open face helmet, big beard, probably chomping on the cig, and the fans right now are loving this.
They're going to barrel off down that backstretch into turn 3. Look at them, door to door to door. There they go. There's contact again, Dillner. Look at them go. And look here, Adam Moore, Corey Wyatt. They are your new race leader. White flag in the air.
Oh, he
look at this. Oh, he
bust the chain.
Yes, exactly what he had to do.
They're spun in smoke, trying to bust a chain. Who's going to win? The third place car is stopped in the infield grass right now. We are at a stalemate. This is like a chess game right now. Trying to break the cord. Here comes Adam Moore backing up his machine. Teague trying to get refired. It's a demo derby. I thought this was the chain race.
It is the chain race with the demolition derby involved.
Here comes Moore. This is like
my. Here they go. Here they come. Oh, no.
Adam Moore does it.
Corey Wyatt. standstill. Look at him right there coming off of turn 4, Dillner. I mean, there's smoke everywhere.
He's trying. He knows he's lost. God bless Ken Squire. We don't need no sleeves. This is a chain race, baby. 4-4-4. Who's more happy? Adam Moore.
Everybody on their feet. People all over it here at Bowman Gray as we get set to go racing. Kevin Gilbert there. Zach Staley trying to put the bumper. He's going to get underneath Kevin Gilbert. Gilbert gets a good run down the back straightaway. One more set of corners. Gilbert high in the track again. He slides up wide, and Zach Staley and Gilbert bounce off of each other as they take the white flag.
He monster trucks them. Here they go, climbing all over each other. The K train is done. So is the 7. Here comes the gumball machine. Down the straightaway they go. Yellow flag is out. Kevin Gilbert is climbing from his machine. He is not happy with Zach Staley.
Kevin Gilbert is furious.
Zach Staley's now running across the infield grass. Here comes Zach Staley. Zach Staley is running. What is Zach Staley doing? Zach Staley is talking with the officials on the flag stand. Oh, Zach Staley has turned from the hero to the villain. Babyface no more.
Let's talk about history that's being made right now. Car number 4, Emily Lewis, is leading this with Dad behind her, Brad Lewis. And then in 4th spot, we have another female driver that's in the field. It's got a strong 4th place right now, Jordan Atkins. So the women right now is taking care of business. If Dad puts the pressure on daughter.
I think it's going to be the opposite. I think Dad will protect daughter here and play blocker. With the 05 right behind of Hayden Hall. Now green flag is out. 9 laps on the board for the Street Stalkers. Emily Lewis leads the way. Daddy Brad Lewis in 2nd position. Hayden Hall has his hands full right now. Here comes Jordan Atkins, but Atkins spins. Atkins spins. Nick Wall made contact with the rear bumper.
The checkered flag right now being displayed from the flag stand.
Oh, he lucks out.
Is Emily Lewis with Dad's 2nd, and it's by time limit is what NASCAR's saying right now in the tower.
Emily Lewis makes history at Bowman Gray Stadium.
The Fireflies are out, showing their support for their favorite driver tonight, Emily Lewis.
What a happy moment for the U.S. Unlimited Services team. And here she comes out of the car. A big hug from Dad. Let's go down to victory lane. Emily Lewis has won.
Yeah, there's not many people that get to say they get to do this with their own man, so I'm proud of that one.
Green flag is back out, coming to lap 80. Oh boy, a little bit of contact. The battle for the lead is on. Tim Brown on the bottom, fighting hard on the outside is Danny Bone. Bone charges hard into the north turn. Can he get the spot? Here comes Tim Brown through the grass. He checks up. Bone is your leader.
One more opportunity here in the north turn for Burt Myers to win the race.
Coming into the north turn. Bone is your leader. Burt Myers to the backside, but no, it's Danny Bone taking the checkered flag in the Elite Underground Utilities 100.
Michael Adams will come back around with 1 lap to go. He's 1 groove up from the line that Amber Lynn is running, so he's working with a little bit of a tight car, loose off. But right now he's still got the distance that he's wanting as he sees the white flag in his windshield.
White
Trouble
flag,
one.
caution. I believe Michael Adams gets in the fence and spins it around at the end of the race.
We got fluid on the track, James. It looks like T. Dawson that blew up earlier has blown another engine.
T. Dawson blows the engine. Michael Adams gets into the fluid, and I'm not sure if we got the white before the yellow.
Now the caution came out, which the white is withdraw. Now the question is here, was the caution out and then Michael spun? But not only that, Michael's got a bumper there. He's got to go in. He's got to clean that up. Let's see what the tower says. If he had a teammate out there, I guarantee he'd have him come up there and get, in which you might see a teammate come around and try to get off, which T. Dawson is trying to help him out. T. Dawson, look at this. Now that right there is showing respect. He sees that Michael Adams wrecked because of his misfortune, so he's trying to help him out, but it's, as you can see, it's tough. It's on there. And the black flag is being given to the points leader right now and your race leader. The black flag has been given to him.
Adams is trying.
Now,
I think to
now you got a piece of it.
You got half
You
of
got
it.
a piece of it still.
You got half of it.
The black flag was shown to him. It's suggested 3 times he's given the black flag, and then you're stopped scoring. Unfortunate for Michael Adams, the points leader here on double points night.
I have never seen anything like this at Bowman Gray, truly. Can Amberlynn hang on? Will Zach Orr give the bumper in 1 and 2? Tried to get there, may get underneath, has an opportunity in 3 and 4 to chrome horn his way into Carolina Wood Floors victory lane, gives the shot to Amberlynn, and Amberlynn is gonna hold on ever so slightly and claim the 100 lapper.
I feel like I'm Bowman Gray's hangnail, because no matter when I come, I'm always going to do something that shakes them just a little bit.
The thunder of the modifieds awakens Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Green flag.
Green flag stays out as they go into turn 1.
Oh!
But Jeffries gets popped by Myers. Tim Brown will come around and see 2 laps to go. You know his nerves are going through the roof.
Around a football field, so many great competitors have shown their talents. But tonight, history, as Tim Brown, the Rocket, rockets to the top of the all-times wins list. Tim Brown, the Haze Jewelers car, has the crown as the all-time winningest driver at Bowman Gray Stadium. The Rocket has done it.
The king of Bowman Gray Stadium, all-time winningest driver.
We love racing here, and man, 99, 1 more to 100.
Holloman has a bumper, back bumper, I-beam full of the famous orange front bumper of the Ace. 3-car
Not
race
much
here.
weight. We got the 69 and the 1 battling like old times. Madhouse Maniacs are on their feet.
It's like we're watching Junior Miller and Burt Myers again, but welcome to the party. Mike Spini, the number 10, is closing. He's closing fast. 3 laps to go. Can Holloman hang on? Holloman right now looks like he's Lawrence Taylor with the New York Giants playing defense. Side by side for the white flag. Holloman blocks low. Burt gets into him. Holloman with the save of the night. Holloman hangs on. Now down the backstretch. One more time into the north turn. The north turn nudge from Burt Myers, but no. John Holloman returns to Bowman Gray Stadium victory lane. A barn burner. A barn burner.
It's mania here, brother. Let me tell you something. The Madhouse Maniacs are going nuts. Old school, 69 versus the 1.
Oh, you said it right there. Nostalgia tonight. The 69, the 1, history in this, history in the first Twin 25. That's what the Madhouse is all about.
And there he is in that Superman pose. Superman is back.
Man, I hope them boys got life insurance, because we just killed them. I just want to let everybody know we ain't forgot how to do this.
Here we go. Back to green flag. Lap 74 will click on the scoreboard. And Brandon Ward gets to the lead from the outside. Brandon Ward takes the lead. Wow. Burt Myers possibly trouble on the Citrus Safe number 1. He is backing up. He is slow. Burt Myers' bid for a 96th win could be over. Green flag is back out for the Titans of the modified division. Danny Bone with a charge on the outside. Ward pushes up. Side by side they go off of turn number 2. Bone with the ferocious charge on the outside.
A fabulous, fabulous start there from Danny Bone. That's about as good as we've seen from anybody on the outside all night. He's still alongside Brandon Ward for the race lead. Chris Fleming up to 3rd. Jason Myers is now 1 spot away from the fans' challenge position. After everything on that, there's contact up for the race lead.
The big bump, and here comes the 57 to the bottom. Bone to the bottom. Ward to the top, trying to hang on to the lead late in the late stages of the Market USA 100. He returns the favor with the bump. Bone goes high. Here comes Ward to the lead. A battle royale at Bowman Gray Stadium.
Will Danny Bone have the opportunity to get back into the rear bumper of Brandon Ward? Ward entered the corner deep to make sure there wasn't any contact through 1 and 2 last time by, and now he's got a bit of a gap.
But it's Brandon Ward taking the victory. Ward with his 10th career win at Bowman Gray Stadium, and he does it in spectacular fashion.
What a race. For folks that think there's not double wide racing here, they're crazy.
Well, I knew it was going to come down to a show between us and the one before he broke, and then it was a good show between us and Danny Bone. Danny Bone's a heck of a race car driver. That was a lot of fun. That's about as hard as you can race without dumping each other around a quarter-mile racetrack.
The buzz is in the air. Brown, Myers, these are the drivers that live by the grace of God. And 600 horsepower, the modifieds are green.
You look at that front bumper of Burt Myers, it is smashed all the way almost to the front nose of that modified.
Many great legends and Hall of Famers have graced the famed quarter mile. The all-time winningest driver. Now, coming off of turn number 4, the quest for 100 is over. Tim Brown hits the century mark at Bowman Gray Stadium. History at the historic quarter mile. This is a moment here that everybody in attendance here at Bowman Gray will never forget.
You know, I mean, Bert's going to get to 100, but he wasn't going to get there tonight, because if he'd have done me wrong, I'd have busted his tail. So I know I'm not worthy to be here winning 100 races at this place, but thank you all, whether you hate me or love me. I don't care. I'm just glad you're paying money to come see me.
He had the position, but he was super, super clean and respectful around the driver of that number 7. That is some clean race car driving.
Nick Wall truly is doing everything that he can to not get into Zach Staley on corner exit. Now he's going to get the opportunity to go underneath. The problem for Wall and for everybody here is that Donnie Martin is holding everybody up and is going to lose it on corner exit and spin into the grass at what would be about maybe the 15 or 20 yard line. No yellow flag.
Your leader, Jacob Creep, and Zach Staley and Wall now side by side coming out of the north turn. Wall gets a spot, and then right rearing him into the turn 1 fence is Zach Staley. Massive crash. Zach Staley rides the wall. Nick Wall was sent hard into the wall. Drama exploding at the Madhouse.
Staley is stuck over in turn 2 and waving to the fans as he gets out of his race car.
There's Staley waving to the fans, 2 thumbs up. Cigarette in mouth, bubble goggles on. The fans cheering him. Some of them are jeering the hero who has become to some the anti-hero here at Bowman Gray Stadium.
Another chapter in tonight's True Lion Federal Credit Union Night of Destruction.
DJ Dean on the restart in 3rd position. The blue number 33, pressure now mounting. Here comes the pin tag. Chris Allison to the bottom. Can he make it happen in the north turn? Side by side are your leaders.
Allison got a good run. Dean got into him. Fans are on their feet all the way along the front straightaway. This has come to life as Dean makes contact with Kratz. Those two get stuck together.
Looks like we're going to get a checkered flag here. It looks like the race is done. The time limit has come up. Folks, 13 laps in, the fans are on their feet because the winner tonight is Pin Tag!
I will never hear you call another race to victory like that in my life, and I don't know if it'll ever be any better.
Lord have mercy, the legend lives on. It's been sidelined for weeks in the back of the garage. Half Pinto, half Mustang, all heart. That's the heart and soul of the Stadium Stock Division, and the crowd is on their feet right now saluting one of the most popular cars at Bowman Gray Stadium. And in the Southeast, Chris Allison's Pintang Racing Glory.
So Southern has to be careful, trying to get that nose up underneath that car, and that 4 of Emily Lewis just not turning how she wants it to early in this going.
Right now, Andy Southern is turning on a dime, but he's got father of Emily Lewis behind him, so he's going to be watching how Andy's racing his daughter as the bumper going into turn 3 and 4.
Nick Wall has already gained 3 spots. He's up to 4th. There goes Southern on the inside of Emily Lewis, trying to garner the lead here coming off of turn number 2. The drive for 5 for Andy Southern is accomplished. Checkered flag out in the first race of the night here.
Man, I can't believe this. 5 wins. This is something you dream of.
To come back to the restart, 18 laps complete here at Bowman Gray, and Burt Myers goes, and then Randy Butner's stuck in the inside of the racetrack. A big pile up in the back of the field.
Huge wreck as Brandon Butner was stalled on the front stretch. A lot of the drivers didn't see it. Burt Myers did. He got to the brakes very quickly. The rest of the field piled in. One more trip through the north turn. Burt Myers takes the first win. Ortega 50, win 96 for Burt Myers. Here we go. Things are of lore and legend in motorsports, but this one reigns true at Bowman Gray. Chris Allison in the legend of Pintang continues his second win of the season at Bowman Gray Stadium. Right now, yellow flag comes out. Tommy Neal is stopped on the backstretch.
There was a black flag for someone.
Oh, Tommy Neal is taking a little spinny spin.
So as it stands, Robertson would gain, well, a little bit of fun there. Tommy Neal.
He's like Jimmy Hampshire. I'm going to give you a push, buddy. There he goes, pushing the pace truck. The modern Chevrolet pace vehicle's getting a little push from Tommy Neal.
All right, before we go green flag racing.
What's going on? I think the lights are going to go back out.
So we'll have a little bit more time than I thought. But most importantly, as it stands, Robertson.
Flagman's not happy, by the way.
Robertson would gain 4 points on Zach Orr. They would be tied going into next week.
Oh, look at this. He's like, what are you doing, Tiger? Go to the pits. I think he's being ejected. Yes, Tommy Neal has been ejected from the racing surface. The fans are, it's bird season here. We got waivers. We got middle finger salutes. You got to leave. I mean, the bottom line is, if an umpire throws out somebody.
He's parked it over in turn 3.
Well, he's done.
He's talking to the official over there. They won't be scoring him anymore. We know that part.
But if an umpire throws you out of a baseball game, you kick some dirt on him, right? You say your words, and then you pull off the racetrack.
Meantime, Chase Robertson back on the gas pedal. Good jump there. Gets clear of Sterling Clemens. Austin Taylor in third. Connor Branch fourth. Can Zach Orr gain some positions to close the points gap to Chase Robertson?
You know what the caution flag's for? I believe the caution flag might be for the 21. Because the 21 was going at a slow pace around the inside of the field.
Really gets the black flag this time around.
He's being ejected. What is going
on? He's going to park it right in front of the flag stand. The officials are looking. Neal is bouncing off the Armco barrier.
Matt Garrison is just, going, what is going on? The fans are irate. If that camera pulls out, he'll see some bird salutes. Tommy Neal is getting out. He's not happy. Folks, the cops now are getting involved. Matt Garrison is not happy. He is slamming his flags. Here comes Tiger Tommy Neal out of his race car. The Midway Mobile Storage Gator is there, and he is not happy. He's pointing to the flagmen right now. The police are intervening. The Tiger is hot. He's pointing up to the tower right now, and he's making some gestures to the tower. He is not happy right now. Greg Garrison to the left of me, the race director, has the radio in hand. Tiger Tommy Neal pleading to the flagmen.
I saw the I don't believe the officials can see gesture from Tommy. I have not been able to point at anything else. Continuing to point at the tower and at the scores. So Tommy clearly disagreeing. Kissing towards his adoring people.
There's some people yelling at him too, and he's blowing kisses to the haters. I hope Freddie Kraft isn't watching. I'm just kidding. But Tiger Tommy Neal.
The real battle on social media.
Yeah, exactly.
Matthew Dillner versus Freddie Kraft.
This is a very special place. I had the opportunity to race here years ago. It's a special place for the NASCAR family. It's a special place for my family as well. And I wanted to be the first to tell you guys some special news tonight. So on behalf of NASCAR and our millions of fans around the world, for the first time in 54 years, the NASCAR Cup Series is coming back to Winston-Salem, North Carolina at Bowman Gray Stadium.
February 2nd, it will be called The Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium.
I'm not sure if he has a choice. He may have to put the bumper to DJ Dean to have enough time to try and go after Ricky Wall. There is lap traffic that the leaders are going to catch before the end of this. Will that affect things? White flag up for Ricky Wall.
One more circuit for Ricky Wall. Here we go, down the back straightaway. Lap traffic playing a factor that allows DJ Dean just to close in. DJ Dean puts it into the back of the lap car. Here comes Ricky Wall, the veteran. So the yellow flag's out right there. So they didn't throw yellow checker. So Ricky Wall does not win green and white together.
Where does Patrick Mullen go? Car spun in the north turn. Mullen to the inside of Ricky Wall. He moves Ricky Wall out of the way. And the 20 machine door to door with Ricky Wall for the win. To the inside he goes and he clears Ricky Wall. And Patrick Mullen is going to put it in Carolina Wood Floors victory lane for Mason Todd Cooper.
It's been a rough week. We lost a dear friend of our family, Mason Cooper, 17 years old of cancer. And this win's for him and his family. And we're not promised tomorrow, but we're promised tonight. And tonight we're going to celebrate.
For tonight is the Ag South Farm Credit 150 and its championship night at historic Bowman Gray Stadium in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Double points on the line. The fans have entered the arena and the tension has risen.
And there's also a little bit of contact. There's your first proper shove from Chase Robertson to the inside of Zach Orr. He's going to spin him into the grass. Chase Robertson just spun Zach Orr into the grass, and Zach Orr somehow managed to hang on to the thing and drive onto the back straightaway and keep it all in one piece. What an incredible piece of driving from Zach Orr, who will fall in line in the 6th position, 2 spots behind Chase Robertson.
Wow. A barn burner here at the stadium as Michael Adams leads a single car field. Here comes the Orr machine. He gets it to Robertson, moves him out of the way. The fans going bananas here at Bowman Gray. Your points leader has muscled his way back by Chase Robertson.
Payback from Zach Orr to Chase Robertson, and Robertson now has 10 laps to get back to Zach Orr and repay the favor if he so chooses to try and win his 2nd consecutive Law Offices of John Barrow Sportsman Division Championship.
Coming off the turn, Connor Branch will score the victory, but Zach Orr will become a champion of the Sportsman Division at Bowman Gray Stadium. Orr has done it. The street stock division has been wild all season long, and they have 20 laps to decide a championship. Buckle up, Buttercup, because the street stocks put on a show.
As it stands, it's still Shove on the inside of Sykes, and there goes a spin. Andy Southern got into West Glasgow, and they stacked up behind, and Christian Joyce has damage.
Christian Joyce's car is damaged. He was involved in that wreck. First lap, again, 2nd week in a row for Christian Joyce. And the drama is unfolding. Just when we thought Christian Joyce was well on his way to a street stock championship, it's becoming unraveled. Sykes through 1 and 2. Jones to the back bumper. Will he give him the north turn nudge? Here he comes. A little bit of a tap, but no. Brian Sykes Jr. and out the window wins. But further back in the field, finishing 8th. It doesn't have to look pretty, but the Hot Rod Barn hero is your champion. Christian Joyce is the street stock title winner. I love the Buzz Bombers, as I like to call them, the stadium stocks, one of the best divisions of racing here at Bowman Gray. Big wreck coming out of turn number 4. It looks like Connor Keaton is involved, your 2nd place points man. Grayson Keaton has had one heck of a season here at Bowman Gray Stadium. And now coming through 3 and 4, he will become a 13-time winner. But on a night of history, the Grand Master of all, the Stadium Stock Division, wins title number 5. AJ Sanders has made history. Billy Andrews is not happy. He is not happy at all, and they are wrecking on the football field at Bowman Gray Stadium. After the race, they're not happy. Here comes Kid Brother. Big Brother is coming. The winner, Grayson Keaton, isn't happy. He strikes him. Victory lap destruction. Grayson Keaton says, don't mess with my little brother. I may have the checkered flag, but I don't like this. And now there will be a fight. Billy Andrews has left his car. He's on the side of Grayson Keaton's car. Emotions exploding here at Bowman Gray. A kick to the side of the car. The police have entered the football field trying to restrain him. They are not happy. As the smoke billows, we have a brawl. Billy Andrews exploding in emotion. The Keaton boys are not happy. Things are getting mad at the Madhouse. master of the stadium stocks.
Yeah. They asked me, now what makes a champion? Let me tell you.
This place is full of so many traditions, right? This is one of the great traditions of Bowman Gray Stadium. The pageantry, the theatrics that is the season finale. And there is your points leader, Burt Myers. The Myers brothers will lead it to green. These are the drivers that live by the grace of God and 600 horsepower. The Excel Farm Credit 150 is underway. The history book is always open at Bowman Gray Stadium, and the pen is always busy. And tonight, Burt Myers etches his name in as an 11-time champion of Bowman Gray Stadium. The Myers legacy continues at the Madhouse.
Next year, you'll get to see it all over again. That's right. The Madhouse will be live again on FloRacing. It's no wonder why they call it still the most exciting of them all.